Diamonds, it's Jamequa Stevens. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to approach your vendor. I get a lot of questions like, who's your vendor? I don't think the problem is that you can't find vendors. I think the problem is you all may not know how to approach them and ask them questions to figure out if they are reliable vendors, because there are so many vendors on Instagram. They're always in your inbox. And I'm just gonna walk you through the process of how to approach them so you can tell if they're a reliable vendor or not. I do have my notes again on my phone, so if you see me looking down, I'm referencing my notes. How to approach your vendor. First, you want to come up with a list of vendors and then list the products that you may want from them. Then decide what type of business model do you want to follow. Do you want to be a drop shipping business? Do you want to wholesale, or do you want to private label your products? Drop shipping is when you get an order from one of your customers, you send it to your vendor, and then your vendor fulfills it, which means you don't have the inventory with you. A wholesale vendor is where you buy bulks of products for a discount and then you sell them for a higher price, so you do have the inventory with you. Private label products put your custom logo and your name on the products. The manufacturer produces it for you and they put your logo, all that on there for you. So it's not their product anymore. When they send it out, it becomes your product. With these options, especially wholesaler, you want to make sure that you have a seller's permit. And this is for your tax purposes. Or a business license will do. I know if you have a seller's permit, you get discounts on bulk items. Usually vendors can be contacted through email or WhatsApp. I use both. Once I get to know the vendor, I'll start messaging them on WhatsApp, because they can start calling me on WhatsApp, giving me tours of their factories, showing me products that they sell. You want to have a partnership with your vendor. This is not just a one-time transaction. When you're contacting them, you're also like seeing if they're reliable. If they reply back to your emails in a timely manner, they're usually reliable. If they have a website and it's certified, they're usually reliable. Here are some questions that will help you evaluate your vendor once you're trying to, figure out if the partnership will work. How long does it take to ship products once the order has been placed? How are orders placed? Do you just message them and tell them and then they send you an invoice? Do you go on their website? How will you be able to track your package? You also want to ask them, do they do customization with your logo? Can they put your logo on packages and the products for you? Do you create custom boxes for my business? What other services do you offer? You also want to ask them how long they've been in business, and again, you want to ask them what other products do they sell, because I know I have a hair vendor, but she also sells eyelashes, and then I also have another eyelash vendor, so that gives me backup. If one of my vendors is like, okay, we haven't stocked yet, I can go to my other eyelash vendor and get the same eyelash and be like, okay, I want to buy this. Before you contact your vendor, you always want to know how much you want to spend. Any price your vendor gives you is always negotiable. I'm actually going to insert a message that I had with my vendor where I negotiated a price and I saved money. Don't be afraid to negotiate. And when you contact your vendor, you want to contact them as a subordinate or an assistant of your business. You don't want to say, hey, I'm new to this, I don't really know what's... They're going to take advantage of you. You don't want a vendor to take advantage of you, because they've been in business for a long time and they know how it works. I'm also going to read an example of an email that I sent to one of my vendors when I first started. It says, greeting, my name is Jamequa Stevens and I'm reaching out to you on behalf of JLS Diamond Boutique. We are looking for a wholesale manufacturer for 100% human virgin hair. Specifically, we are looking for great quality Brazilian deep wave, body wave, and straight hair. We plan on selling these wholesale items with our private label on them. So this is when I first started. I was doing wholesale, and then when I got orders in, I was able to buy the product and have the inventory on hand. A few questions we have are as follows. Do you customize the label? Do you customize labels? How much do you charge for custom labeling? Do you support EDI? And an EDI is basically a way for you to track your vendor's inventory. How are orders tracked? And the last question, how long does it take to ship a product once the order is placed? To evaluate the product quality, we would like to sample the hair before we purchase wholesale. That's another key thing that you want to ask your vendor for samples. They used to send like little small pieces of samples, but if you're doing hair, they'll probably send you a bundle. I closed it professionally and I said, thank you for your time. Looking forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, JLS Diamond Boutique. So that was a very professional, thought out email to let them know, okay, I'm coming to you. I need some of your services, but I do know what I'm talking about. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you loves later. Bye.